Awesome, good morning guys. How's it going? I hope you're all safe and well, enjoying this lovely weather. As I said in the chat, make sure you have any breaks or anything that you need by you for your practice this morning. And whenever you're ready, just come into a nice, easy, comfortable seated position at the top of the mat. Just fix this camera angle up a bit. So as always, you can be kneeling or you can be cross-legged, it doesn't matter. But you're going to begin with your eyes closed this morning. The right palm on top of the left with the thumbs joining, or just nice and easy hands on the back of the knees. Just before we begin to move, really taking a moment just to sense into the body, to your breath. And just to arrive into the self this morning and observing the residual sensations that might be left over from sleep, from dreaming. Observing the effects of the sleep. Maybe you feel rested and super energized. Maybe you feel tired. And knowing that you don't have to change nor do anything with any of it, but rather just listen to what's there. Observe it, experience it. Not causing any conflict or rejection. So much of our lives is spent taking our attention and awareness out of our bodies. We spend a lot of time in mind. So it's nice just to start the practice, especially in the mornings. For each morning have a devoted set of time to really just experience the body. I'm trying to operate from this area, move from what they call the calf. Energy center, almost pretty much like a chakra, about 2-3 fingers down underneath the navel. As you sit, just begin to smooth the breath out. See if you can breathe into the chest, the front of the abdomen, the belly. To the lower, the mid, the upper back, all the way up to the top of the shoulders. Into the ribs, the side of the abdomen. So you're working this 4-directional, creating a 3-dimensional breath. So it's not just breathing into one area, you're really getting this fullness of pranic energy rising to the surface of the skin. As you sit, just begin to invite the soft ujjayi in through your nose and out through your nose, having that restriction on the back of your throat. As we move, just try and keep this body awareness. Notice as the mind wanders and just see if you can bring it back. Softly, you're going to begin to open the eyes. Just take a few moments to observe the surroundings, again, while staying in contact with the body. Gently, you're going to drop the chin down towards the chest. Slowly begin to turn it over. Dragging the chin over towards the right shoulder. Keep your gaze going as far as you can. Bring it all the way back around. Turn the gaze over to the left, begin to drop the chin down towards the left shoulder. Bring it around through center, moving a little bit quicker. Then taking it through the left. So leading with the chin, bring it through, gaze shifts over. All the way up and over. Come through center, just extend it up and back. Coming back. Bringing the hands down. Tuck the toes under, bring the knees just stacked underneath the hips. Walk the hands as far forward as they can go. Now, not going into any areas of pain or discomfort any time throughout the practice, but really also, especially in this pose, just begin to drop the chest down. Now you might be here, you might be, if you're super flexible, way down. Notice if you get pinching in the shoulder and see if you can just gently come back out of it. Have this action drawing the chest in and wrapping the triceps down to the mat. So you should feel quite a nice deep stretch all the way down the back of the shoulder, down the triceps. It's early in the morning, it's cold, it's January, it's winter. Take things easy, the practice is going to be very, very different. Guys, take one more breath in. And as you exhale, begin to slide forward. Come through down into the belly. Bring the hands in line with the chest. Just coming up into a gentle baby cobra. Be really nice and strong through the legs. You may not be up as high. That's fine. You may be a little bit more down there. But I want you to be really active in the back of the body. So if you take your hands away, you should be able to pretty much hold that same height a little bit. As you exhale, bring the bum all the way back towards the heels. Take a long, deep child's pose stretch. Really stretch from the tip of the toes, the tip of the tailbone, all the way down to the fingertips. And then tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back into your downward dog. Good, guys, have a wriggle around, have a move. And then find that stillness in your downward dog. From your downward dog, you're going to inhale, reach your right leg all the way up. Really press through that heel and get that extension through that leg. As you exhale, you're going to draw the knee into the nose. Step the foot down between the hands. Let me just take my jumper off. Go, guys. So from here, just bring the hands onto the knee. Keep the toes tucked under. Press the thigh away. Draw the chest in. Really think about pulling up over your left hip. Core is engaged. Glutes are switched on banded, so you have this action of squeezing the legs in, drawing everything up, and lifting out. I'm going to take one more breath in. As you exhale, hands are going to come down. Lift your right leg up and back. Drop your foot down to the mat. Inhaling, reaching your left foot up. As you exhale, drop the knee into the nose. Step the foot down between the hands, same thing. Interlace the fingers, press the shin away, draw the chest in, lift it up. Alright, guys. As you exhale, hands come down. Step your left foot back. Come back into a downward dog. Good, guys. Inhale, reach your right leg up high. Exhale, knee to the nose, working again through that Anjaneyasana. This time, reaching the arms up all the way up and overhead. Interlace the fingers, press your palms up high towards the ceiling. Lift the heart up high. Gaze is shifting up. Round. Press down through the big toe. Lift the chest. Extend the arms as far as you can. As you exhale, hands are going to come down. I'm just going to flick around to show you from here. There, you're going to walk your hands inside the right leg. Lift the left heel up. Lift the left toes up so you come down into that heel. Now you may be needing something underneath the heel or simply a brick. And then walk your hands forward, stretching them out as far as you can. To really get that extension over the spine, over the back of the body. As you exhale, left butt cheek is going to drop down. You're going to swing your right leg around inside, so you come into this Janu Shirshasana position. If you need to, simply place something underneath the knee if this is a bit of a challenging pose. Again, it's early in the morning, so you may not get as deep as you normally would, or if your knee is a little bit up here, that's fine. Again, just support yourself. Then walk the hands out in front, lift the chest so you're up dogging it as you inhale. As you exhale, fold. Again, not trying to force yourself down to anything, just working to wake the body up. Taking one more inhale. Lift the chest, release as you exhale. Take your right hand to the right knee. Support it back to center, step it back out. Lift up. You're going to walk the hands around all the way back. Take a long pyramid pose. So right foot forward, left foot back again. Your heel can be lifted as you like. So you inhale, you're going to lift that chest up. As you exhale, you're going to fold it forward. Reach the hands forward. Take an inhale, come forward, step it back, downward dog. As you inhale, left foot presses up. As you exhale, knee to the nose, step the foot down. Non-habitual interlace of the fingers, press your palms up high towards the ceiling. Jaw up and over that right hip. Take one more breath in. As you exhale, hands come down. Right heel, right toes lift, right heel drops down. Left heel drops down again, facing that brick underneath as you need to. Walk the hands as far forward. If you're here, it's absolutely fine. If you can get a little bit more, just seeing again your edge today, this morning. One side you may have got a little bit deeper. See if you can lift up and out of the hips. Just gently dropping the bum down as you can. Swing the left leg inside that right foot. And set yourself up for your janu. As you inhale, lifting the heart up. As you exhale, folding forward and down. Inhaling, swing that left foot back around, lift the bum up, walk the hands back around to the front. Take your long pyramid stance, again just as long as you feel comfortable with this morning. Inhale, lifting the chest. As you exhale, fold it down. Take an inhale, come forward, exhale, step it all the way back. Come into your downward facing dog. Okay, guys, take a few breaths. As you inhale, you're going to reach your left leg up. As you exhale, you're going to draw the left leg through. Nice and easy. Weird transition. Come down to sitting wide-legged. So, walk your hands over towards the left leg. Try to lift out of that left hip. Sorry, that right hip. As you exhale, you're going to begin to fold it down over the left leg. Now, rather than trying to just round down and get yourself down, what I want you to think about is how long can you create the space of the abdomen as you walk the hands forward. Again, you may be super deep, you may be simply up here and you feel it, and any of that is fine. Remember, all you're looking for is the sensation of the stretch, not the aesthetic. Stretching is a tricky one because in the beginning, when you begin to do it, it just sucks. But the more you begin to do it and the more the body opens, the more you really, really enjoy it. And then there's days where it still sucks. But you know, the more you put into something, the more it's going to open up. So as much as we need to get strong, we also really need to balance that with stretching. Slow it, come up, walk it over towards the right. Hold it down. Walk then, lifting the chest up. Come back through the center. As you inhale, really up dog the chest. And as you exhale, fold it down the middle. Notice my feet are still really active. They're not just hanging out like yin. You really want to press the heels out and flex the toes towards you. And it may seem quite strong and challenging the legs, but you're working into an active range of motion as opposed to just folding down, and there's nothing wrong or better about either of them. It's just each one serves a different purpose. But when we're really working through our stretching, as much as we want to open ourselves up to move into these areas, we also want to have the ability to draw ourselves into there with our own body strength and an active range of motion. Let's just take one more breath. Slowly inhaling, lift up. Walk yourself around to the left leg. I'm going to take active pigeon first. So press out through the heel. If you need to place something underneath the left butt cheek, of course, please feel free to do so. Tuck your toes under, lift the knee, press through that right heel. So you should feel this quad fire up and quite a deep stretch over the front of that hip flexor. This one always kills me, but you kind of secretly love it. Again, keep this left leg really, really strong. That right glute and hamstring should be active as well, firing up. Taking 2 more breaths. As you exhale, you're going to lower down. Now you can simply hang here. You can walk the hands forward. If you want a deeper twist, you're going to work to bring your right elbow outside of the left thigh and begin to twist around. Again, just a different variation. Same thing. Maybe there for you this morning, might not be. I'm just going to simply work up from the hips because my hips are tight as hell. Slowly walk your hands in, seeing if you can do this without any hands, just for a little fun morning challenge. Swing your right leg around the front of the mat, cross it over outside. We're going to come into Gomukhasana, cow face, so working the outer edges of the hips. So you want to stack the knees as best as you can. If you're a little bit more up here, that's fine. If you have super tight hips, the way I used to work with this was sitting up in a brick just to give some extra space. So just find where you need to work into. Then you're going to bring your left elbow outside, press your palms together, and gaze up and over that right shoulder. Exhale, you release. From here, using the hands as you like, or simply just step that right foot back, swing it round, come it over into the left side, the right side. I'm going to turn around so it's easier for you to see. You should have just done 180 degrees into the back of the mat. Pressing out through the heel, lift the knee up, press back. If you want to learn more about this mobility stuff, me and 2 other really good friends, Ken is one of them, are doing a 25-hour mobility training, 3 days at the end of February. Really learning how to move deep into the body through our yoga practice, as well as maintain healthy joints. guys. Keep pressing. Just one more breath in. And as you exhale, sink down into that pigeon. Inhaling, lifting the head up. Drop your right butt cheek down. Swing your left leg around the front of the mat. Find a Karsana, the cow face, just the best of your ability. This is quite a deep stretch to go into in the morning. Right hand's going to come outside. Press the palms together. Lift the chest. As we inhale, come back through center. You're going to come back to face the top of the mat, so swivel around if you're facing back. You're going to grab a brick. If you don't want to use a brick, that's also absolutely fine. If you don't have a brick, you can stack yourself up on a heap of comfortable books or pillows. You're going to come into a supported bridge with the brick underneath the back. So bring it into that flat part of the back so it's nice and stable. The brick should be down rather than as such. With a point in, you want it kind of nice and stable and flat. Spend a few moments setting yourself up. Now if this is enough, perfect, absolutely great. If you want to take it more, stretch more into the hip flexors and the top of the thighs. You're going to reach the legs forward, out in front of you, and just hang kind of passively over brick. If you need more, feel free to stack up 2 bricks. Maybe not vertical, but one horizontal, the other vertical on top. Just let the front of the body gently open up. Just taking one more big breath in. As you exhale, walk the feet back in if they're not already there. Remove the brick or any support that you have. Simply just extend the left leg and take your left hand to your right knee. Right arm's going to come out wide. Take an easy twist through the spine. Inhale, come back through center, extend the right leg, draw the left knee in, right hand, left knee, extend out through the left arm. inhale, come back through to center. We're good on that. Draw both knees into the chest, give yourself one last big squeeze, hug. It's just gone 8:30, so we'll just have a few moments in Shavasana just as a reset. Let the legs and arms come wide, just take a few breaths here to let the body re-centralize. If you would like to stay here longer, that option is always there for you. There is absolutely no reason that you have to move. But if you need to get back on with the rest of your day, just invite a gentle movement into the fingertips and toes. Be ready, reaching the arms all the way up and overhead. One by one, knees draw into the chest. Take a gentle rock up and down the spine. Keeping your eyes closed, making your way to seated. And joining the hands in prayer in Anjali Mudra. Blessings, Jai. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me this morning. As always, if you have any questions, I am here. I'll be hanging out online for a few moments. Have a wonderful, what day is it, Thursday, and hopefully you have a good weekend, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the mat again soon. Thank you so much. As well, if you want to come to an online immersive with more yoga, Wikin and I are doing one at the end of January, all online, but workshops, power yoga masterclasses, a lot of fun stuff. So if you want to get involved, check it out on their website. Thanks so much. Blessings. Sweet. Natalie, good morning, thank you. Jane, Susie, Wazaznara, sorry, I hope I said that right. Natalie, thank you so much. Anna, Olivia, Lewis, thank you all so much, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you in class. I really need it too as well, Natalie. It's a tough few days beginning of the year. Amy, have a wonderful day. I'm going to bounce, but once again, thank you, and I'll see you soon.